It looks like a nice morning to haul some wheat to the cleaning plant in the old International Loadstar. The afternoon before, we were getting a little bit of light snow that was melting, and later on that evening, it stopped melting, so the ground was white this morning. Those Canada geese out there on the ice are probably thinking they came back a bit too early. There's no open water. Yeah, here we are heading home. First load. Barreling down the grid road in the old Loadstar. Not really all that fast. You wouldn't know it to look at the picture here, but I'm actually climbing a long, steep grade. I'm down in 4 low. I think I had 294 or 296 bushels on. The grids were still good at this point. By afternoon, they were starting to get a little bit wet in places where that new snow was melting. The highway was a whole different story. The morning trips, the highway was covered with melting snow, and the reason it was melting was it had salt. Good old road salt. I guess it did make it more drivable, but I can see I've got a few hours of pressure washing ahead of me tomorrow. The truck has more salt on it now than I picked up in the last 10 years, I think. By shortly after noon, the highway was bone dry, like it had never happened. But the grids made up for it. The wet spots there, the mud was picking up in places, so I got a good coating of mud on top of the salt, and not a great combination. Anyway, I'll hit it with the pressure washer and get it looking good again. I finished up hauling the clean seed home by mid-afternoon, so I figured I'd continue emptying the hopper bin, getting the rest of the wheat out of there, because fairly soon, before spring seeding, I'm going to have fertilizer, dry granular fertilizer, hauled in and stored in this hopper bin, so the wheat's got to go. So I got that done, and by quitting time, the hopper bin was empty and the aeration bin next to it was filled with the wheat I transferred out, so that worked well.